Well, friends, I did something I said I would never do. I bought day-glo fluorescent acrylic paint. Stick around and I'll show you why. Oh, yeah! Alright, the first step in making any painting is to get the sketch on there. Here I'm using a white colored pencil on some prepared black velvet sheeting that's on a cradled pine board. If you'd like to see how I prepared this surface, check out this other video. I'm not going to waste time with it right now. But anyway, the basis for this painting was just an over-the-top, glow-in-the-dark portrait of Macho Man Randy Savage, and it's for a gift for a man named Brian Shutter, who is the author and creator of the Neon Lords of the Toxic Wasteland role-playing game. Basically, it's an RPG, tabletop RPG, set in a post-apocalyptic wasteland with kind of an 80s vibe to it, 80s Saturday morning cartoon, action movie, WWF, maybe even wrestling vibe, and it is insanely fun. It is ridiculous, brutal, and just a really good time. So Brian's a good guy. He set my wife and I up with a little gift basket as a special surprise, and I thought I would make him a portrait of Lord Randy, who is one of the deities in the game, Lord Randy. Make him a portrait and send it along. Now, I swore that I would never ever use fluorescent paints. In one of my previous videos, I said I don't know why anybody would ever buy fluorescent paint or use fluorescent paint. I stand corrected. You know, a man has to know his limitations. So I ordered this cheap set of fluorescent paints just for the sole purpose of completing this painting for Brian. So I hope he appreciates my efforts in going back on my own morals and guidelines. So once I got this sketch in there, I'm just trying to hit it with as many of these fluorescent paints as possible, and fluorescent lights, whatever. I really have the end goal of not only it being a ridiculous portrait, but of having the colors pop under blacklight, and that's the goal. I've had experience in the past where I did things hoping that they were gonna really pop under blacklight. You know, made a crazy clown, right? Remember, if you see that. Otherwise, check out this other video. Hey, I've got so many videos. But I was very disappointed at the end when I clicked on the blacklight and it really didn't glow at all. So it was a big bummer. So I'm hoping that by infusing so much fluorescent paint into the bases of these flesh tones and his costuming and even his hair there, that purple in the back is his hair. Unfortunately, I lose that because if you know anything about the actual guy, he had pretty nondescript, bland, brown hair. I hope I don't get my ass kicked for saying that, but he did. So that was the biggest challenge of this painting, was making the hair interesting. But my point is, I wanted to keep enough of that fluorescent actually just in the painting so that at the end, when I click that black light, it's gonna pop. That's the goal. So you'll notice the iconic sort of pose that Randy has here, Lord Randy, where he's grabbing his glasses. Ooh, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna, you know, there's so many video clips of him being interviewed and he's just grabbing the edge of his glasses, pinching them like that. So I thought that would be a good pose to emulate. But although I noticed that in the the Google image search that I did, that I based this loosely on, it really only kind of looked like he had 4 fingers on that hand, like 3 fingers on the thumb. And I didn't think that would translate very well, so in a little bit here, I sneak a 4th finger in there. Just, it's not how the picture looked, but it makes a lot more sense, and yeah, it makes my artistic heart happy. So now I'm trying to add in some highlights with white, just really kind of popping that out. I know that I can just keep adding layers. You know how much I love to add layers to a painting. And yeah, we're letting it all fly here. Alright, I'm gonna let you watch the painting for a little while and enjoy this background music that I've chosen specifically
better run when
for
you
you.
hear that. I said
Run when you hear that. You better run when you hear that. I said
run when you run when you hear that. I said
Oh, that hair got ugly. See what I'm saying? I tried to save it, and now the more I paint on it, the muddier and uglier it gets. But that's okay, it's not the star of the show. He was never known for his his hairstyles. He was known for his flamboyant dress and manner of speech, and hopefully that is coming through in this portrait of Randy Savage. The tough thing about painting on black velvet is that the material soaks up a lot of the paint, and so you really have to hit it with a lot of layers. The very first strokes you're going to have down are absolutely horrible, so you're fighting that. But at this point, I've painted it, let it dry for a little while, and done enough layers. So it looks good to me. Let's see how it looks under black light.
5, 4, 3, 2, booyah!